Hello, everybody. Happy Saturday. Hope you all have been having a wonderful weekend so far. I've gotten not nearly as much work done as I wanted to this weekend because I didn't even get out of bed until like 2 o'clock. I was spending yesterday afternoon hanging with friends. And that went way further in the afternoon. We hung out. We started hanging out around 1:30. And boy, they didn't leave my apartment until like 8:30. My Final Fantasy 14 static had already started joining together, and I was like 30 minutes late to raid, which they were fine with. I told them in advance that I would be a little late. But yeah, I was hanging with friends for like 7 hours, and then I had to raid. And by the time that was all done, I went to bed at like 11, but I was still like, I love hanging with friends, and it's great to be able to hang with friends locally now in a way where I can just hang out all day. But I was tired, and I slept for like 12 hours. Just kind of weird for me, actually. But anyway, I got some good sleep. I woke up super late, but I'm feeling great today. I have less time to get all the stuff done that I need to do today. But that's not going to stop me from doing a regular 2-hour Skies for K stream. So happy to be here. Happy to chill for a bit and get back into this because we just got to one of my favorite parts of the game. So I was very much looking forward to this portion, and we're gonna hop right in. We have stuff to do. And I have to remember exactly what. So there is no save point up here, so I'm really glad I saved my state before I ended stream last time. I think what I need to do is, God, there's actually like a lot to do here. Hey, Lemon, how's it going? Well, first let me just talk to Gilda here. Hey, Vice, I don't know where it's coming from, but I keep hearing this strange noise up here. I've looked around, but couldn't find where it was coming from. Maybe you'll have better luck. Oh, and when you're done, I need to talk to you. Let's come back to that, actually. Sure, it's very inexpensive building this thing. All of the gauges are brand new. Well, it was meant for the prince, I suppose. One of these gauges somewhere is going to give me some good stuff. Chores mode still lurking. Okay, no worries. Hope your chores go well. Hope your weekend is also going well. There's a set of gauges here that's supposed to give me... Oh, wait, that's where we find the thing I'm looking for. Okay. I think. What's this? Is something in here? It's the other white container on the other side that had the moonberry. Long time no see, Vice. Marco. Marco, what are you doing here? I heard that the prince's ship was finished and was being prepared for departure. So I snuck on board and I was planning on escaping Valua in it. Well, I'd heard that the prince was a really nice guy, so I figured he wouldn't kill me for trying to escape. But at least not right away. But I never would have thought that you, of all people, would get your hands on the ship. At least now I don't have to go looking for you. I'm gonna travel along with you whether you like it or not. But don't worry, I'll stay out of your way, okay? You're pretty pushy there, kid. Ah, why not? I'll make you my first crew member. Nice. Marco was joining my crew as sailor. Okay. Alright, I'm going to come over here and get the moonberry, and then let's explore the ship a little bit before we talk to Gilder and move forward. Vices. Okay, we have Gilder in the party. I do need to keep that moonberry because I want to give it to Enrique, actually. This is the captain's chair. I guess that means it's mine. I'd rather be at the helm, though. I wouldn't feel right just sitting here. Part of the reason I want to go explore the ship really quickly is I think there was a cham that I might have picked up already. That I vaguely remembered being out here. But let me verify that. If nothing else, there's people I want to talk to. A lot of what we're going to be doing after we talk to people and get to the point where we can control the ship is explore the world, or at least the portions of the world we can get to. There's 3 new discoveries to pick up. There's another fight with Piastel, and there's a lot of people I can recruit as crew. Next to the searchlight, we can fly safely even at night. There are all sorts of emergency supplies in this box. Even though the ship is powerful as the Delphinus, emergencies do happen, I suppose. This is the lookout tower. All we need now is a competent lookout. It's a talking tube, just like the ones we used on the Albatross. This one is probably connected with the bridge. Hey, Vice, this is Gilda from the bridge. Where are you at? Where you at? All right, we'll talk to him in a bit. The Cham was... I think I might have picked it up. I can't remember. I also might need to continue with story before I can pick it up. I'm not entirely sure. But it was definitely... It wasn't in the lookout tower. It was through this door, down the stairs, and out the door down here. There are, if I remember correctly, 2 doors in here. That one leads to the galley. And this one leads to the deck. And there was a Cham out here. But I feel like I got it already because I don't... Well, there's nothing... Oh, I didn't get it. Okay. All right. I'm glad I came back for that. So this is the deck, and above that door is the bridge. Thank you for telling me, Fina. These decks would be so clean you'd be able to eat off them. I love how I hired him, and he's just immediately working. That's great. Okay, that's... Well, that's everybody out here, but we still have to go into the galley. I believe Ike is in there right now. We'll explore that, and then we'll go back up and talk to Gilder, and then we can do stuff. The Delphinus may be nice and all, but I really miss a good sailboat. Looks like a picture of a bunch of merchant ships lined up in the harbor. This is probably painted by someone who really likes ships. I don't know if I can look at this one. Haven't played Skies of Arcadia forever. I don't think I even finished it. I did one Sky Battle. Oh, wow. Well, first of all, welcome. Thank you for popping in. Glad you're hanging out, and glad it's bringing back memories. I really love this game. I played it, I'd say about a half a dozen times to completion. It's one of my favorite RPGs, but it had been quite some time since I last played it. So, at this point, I'd say we're about at the halfway point of the game. This is literally the final ship, the final airship you get. But there's like so much more of the world left to explore in this thing. This place is great. It's even got a kitchen. I think I'm gonna like it here. All right. That is everything I can do right now on the ship. So let's go talk to Gilder. Now, there's a lot of exploring I have to do with this ship, but we have to do a good amount of story before I can... It's this way. There's a good amount of story I have to do before I can really explore the entire world with this ship. We basically have to do all the story in the lands of the Blue Moon before we get the ability to basically fly anywhere we want. And I think anywhere we want... I can't remember where in the story that actually, whether or not that actually includes the ability to fly above the sky, which takes away random boss or random battles. We get that at some point, but I don't remember if that's immediately after the Blue Lands or further on. So for right now, we're still sort of in the linear path. Not really able to choose our location, but there's some things I'll be able to do in a bit. Hey there, Vice. Have you finished looking around the ship? There's something I need to talk to you about. Yeah, I'm done. Pretty much seen everything that I wanted to. What did you want to talk to me about? Well, actually, did he just actually? Oh my god. I'm leaving. I'm gonna head back and meet up with the Claudia. What? I figured this is probably my only chance to escape from Oh my god. I don't think I'm ready to settle down just yet. Sure you are. You guys make a really cute couple. Nice. Don't even joke about that. All right. Sorry, I couldn't resist. But seriously, we're all gonna miss you. Thanks. Before I go, I have 3 pieces of advice for you. First, you'll need to get a crew. A crew? Yes, with a ship this size, you'll need a lot of crew members to take care of the specific duties. Get a good watchman, a cook, a gunner. I'm sure there are plenty of skilled sailors out there who'll join the fight against Valua. If you run into anyone who can help you, bring them aboard. The more crew members that you have, the better your ship will operate. Second, you'll need a base. You'll need a place to repair your ship, and your crew will need warm beds and warm meals every once in a while. Your father has his own base, right? You said it was on Pirate Isle. Well, you'll need your own headquarters as well. What about that deserted island that I found you on? I believe it's called Crescent Isle. I did say we would be going back there a lot. That island looks just about right. Why don't you head back there? And most of all, no matter what happens, never give up. I don't know if you've realized it yet, but you've accomplished a lot so far, especially for someone your age. You've escaped from the Valuan Coliseum, crossed South Ocean, found Ducat's treasure, defeated 3 of the admirals of the Armada, took 2 of the Gigas out of commission, and escaped from the Grand Fortress twice. For some reason, everyone seems to follow you, myself included, even though you're a little crazy. Actually, it's because no matter what happens, you never give up. Anytime something stands in your way, you never let it stop you. Your crew knows that you'll always do everything in your power to protect them. I can tell by the way they all look at you. And on this bridge, with this ship, you're gonna sail around the world. You'll probably run into things 10 times more dangerous than you've already faced, but no matter what happens, don't give up. If you follow my advice, you'll accomplish things that you've never even dreamed of. Thank you. Tell Gilder where Oh no, it's Clara. Sorry, Vice, I can't stand you any longer. She'll catch me and it'll be all... Oh my god. Dude, just... So long, Vice. Hope to see you again someday. I usually just sail around in search of fun, but the time I spent sailing with you was probably the most fun I've ever had. Keep it up, kid. Thanks for everything, Gilder. Wait, she just came in the same door. How'd she miss him? No, Vice. Hey, Vice, why did Gilder run off in such a hurry like that? Oh, okay, she didn't miss him. He said that he was, going back to the Claudia. What? Well, I've got to catch him right away. He's not getting away from me that easily. Oh, boy. Let's move on. Can't believe it. I'm finally the captain of my own ship, and the Delphinus is quite a ship. All right, let's go. Full speed to Crescent Isle. I don't think I have to go to Crescent Isle right away. Okay, good. Enrique joined the party. We do not want to fight Piastel with only 3 people again. In truth, the Delphinus has not yet been completed. The hull hasn't been fully reinforced yet, so it would probably be impossible to fly through Stone Reefs at this point. And the engine's output settings haven't been properly adjusted yet either, so we probably won't be able to fly through Sky Rifts. However, if we can find some way to fix the hull and the engine, I'm sure Sky Rifts and Stone Reefs will pose no problem for this ship. Okay, that does mean we are actually locked to a very specific area in that case. Because Nazrad is literally gone now, we can come back through here. Like the army that would normally be here to stop us is just... We can come back up to here, which means there are 3 discoveries we can get up here. Since they put us here at Sailor's Island, well, obviously, because we just literally came out of the Balloon Empire here. We can do the Piastel fight right here. We can technically also go back to Pirate Isle if necessary, but I don't think we really need to. So in terms of the things I need to do immediately, it's technically already... It's Piastel first, really, I think. So let me... Well, no, it's not Piastel first. We need to go to Sailor's Island. Okay. I'm trying to think of everything I need to do. First things first. Let's feed him a Moonberry. Super move. Just a shield. Good. I had just enough. This is as important as what is Aika's move that I cast literally every turn that I've forgotten the name of? Delta Shield. Delta Shield and Just a Shield together annoyingly take the 2 of them out of the fight for like the whole time because you're literally casting it every single turn, if I remember correctly. Yeah. But you take a lot less damage from everything, so it's very, very good to have these two on your team if you're in going to a difficult fight that you know you're going to take like lots and lots of damage from enemies from otherwise. How's his equipment? Ooh, there might be some better armor. I did not think to take anything off of Gilder before he left the party. Unfortunately, I don't think they were smart enough to automatically de-equip, but Gilder and Drachma eventually will be re-accessible in the future, so I'm not too worried about it. Okay. Nothing really important. As usual, the new character that joins is pretty much up to spec with everybody else, so we're good there. I'm sure he's set for lightning for his current weapon. Yeah, he's Valuan, of course he is. Okay, so let's heal everybody up a little bit. I can buy some more sacred crystals in a second when I get back to Tiller's Island. Okay, I think we're good there. Nope, the Delphinus was not full. Where did that damage come from? I don't remember taking that many hits in the one fight that I did with the Delphinus. Wow, okay. Can I change any of the cannons? It's all prototypes. No. Right, because the stuff wait. No, it's not true. I have extra slots. No, I think the issue is that the cannons that I previously bought just are not compatible with the Delphinus because this is a different type of ship. But we have these. Should definitely equip these in case we get into any ship-to-ship fights. Armor deck, engine cover. Yeah, I guess I had two of those, but let's put the twin propellers on. And the last thing I want to do is just heal the ship. Let's see. Oh, I got a sham. That was here. Repair kits. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna take a second. Let's remind myself. These seeds have been sitting in my inventory. And I really need to use them and not let them keep sitting here. So let me quickly research who to give what seeds to. That's not gonna help. Let's see. Is this guide? Okay, that looks pretty solid. Let me see. This is vigor. Do I agree with that? I don't know if I agree with that. Let's see. I think this is the site I've been using for discoveries and Cham's locations. So their data is probably good here. I don't have any Paranta seeds, so I don't have to worry about that. But the Zal seeds. Yeah, that makes sense. Sol, Vidal, and Tropicus need to go to Fina because she is so low in stats of anything dealing with like HP and physical defense. Anything that will help her not die is a solid idea. So I like that actually. Let's give her the Vidal seeds as well. And we do have a Tropica. She can get that too. Yeah, her HP is like really good now. Awesome. I don't have any Paranta seeds on me. When I get some, they're gonna go to Vice because he's definitely gonna be the main attacker throughout the entire game, especially with his final super move now unlocked. So making him more powerful makes perfect sense. I'm not sure. Will's magic damage. Determines turn order in a battle. What is their will right now anyway? 135, 94. What is Enrique's? 127. I feel like I should give that to Enrique. Wow, her will is really high. To ensure that he also gets his shield off first. But I'm not sure if that's necessary. So I think what I might do right now, from that POV, is play the game a little while and see where Enrique falls in terms of his things going off. And if I know it's happening consistently before every enemy goes off, like Aika, then I would instead give these Sylph Seeds to probably Vice. So let me leave those for now. Oh wait, I was looking at the wrong stat. Will is magic defense. I was looking at quick is what I want to look at. 149. Oh, his quick is really low. Okay, never mind. Let's just go ahead and give him all 3 of these Sylph Seeds, because I want his shield to also go off around the same time that Aika's Delta Shield does. I don't know what to do with the will. With the my party hardly ever casts magic, like proper magic. They're mostly using magical items because I'm casting Delta Shield via Aika, which means any magic they cast themselves gets reflected. So, and most of the damage is coming from like Vice's super move. I guess I could put that on Fina because she has some really good, powerful attacks. There's like really good attacks, usually in the last of each of the elemental trees. And she's the faster to unlock those, so yeah, that probably makes sense on Fina, honestly. Let's do that for now, I guess. And a magic seed. I guess from that POV, we should also give that to Fina. Okay, I think that's all the seeds I have, all the stat boosting items. Yeah. However, I did just use stuff that caused HP values to change, so there we go. Okay, we're good there, and I had maxed the ship out already. Okay, we are extra good. All right, let's finally move on. That took a bit, and I need to scroll back to the tabs I had open for my guides. Okay, we have that. We're not going for that one yet. We're not going for those yet. Okay. All right, finally heading here. Or not. Okay. Well, it's an ambush, so I'm not going to see at first glance what's going to happen with shield timing. So let's just land a burst, I guess. If any of them are still alive in a second, I will try the shields. Never mind. Oh, also, I do want to check one thing. But I can check it after I land at the island. Oh. Since I have to stop here anyway, let's get here. And now I can go to my menu. Delta Shield is 2. How much is Justice Shield? 4. Okay. And with a full party, they start every turn with 8. So I'm using up 6 every turn. Which basically means Fina and Vice are just going to have to focus until they get to a point where he can super move. In fights like Piastel, where I literally can never have Delta Shield not be up, it's going to be slow focusing, and it also means I'm never actually going to be able to cast Incrum on Vice, unfortunately. Which means I really need to track down a physical item version of Incrum if one exists for cases like that. So I'll keep an eye out for that in shops as I travel. But for now, we're just gonna have to assume that I cannot have my super move do the most possible damage it's going to. Vice the Valiant? Of course I've heard of you. Everyone's been talking about your exploits. Welcome to the Sailors Guild. I don't have anything to sell. I very specifically... Oh, I do. I thought I sold all that stuff, but... Oh, that's right. No, this is all stuff that I got before I went to Valua and got caught. So this is the first opportunity I would have had to sell any of this. Okay, I can also turn in... Have I claimed the bounty for Gordo the round? The reports after being defeated by the Blue Rogue Vice, Gordo has given up his pirate life. Apparently he's opened his own restaurant, a perfect fit for the self-proclaimed gourmet pirate. Didn't I already turn that in? There's nothing I need to buy. I mean, I'm using a guide anyway. There's absolutely nothing I need to buy. There's nothing to click here to turn stuff in though, so I have to assume that I already turned that in. It's been a bit since I fought that fight, so I can't remember if I had immediately gone back. I might have done that at the Sailors Guild in Nazrad. I can't remember. Talk about various things. Our guild collects information and blah, 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 blah. Wait just a minute, I almost forgot. Here, this came addressed to you. It's a message from the Angel of Death. Sounds like you're in trouble. Better watch your back out there. Yeah, there was no option to turn the black spot, or no, to turn the Gordo bounty in, so I have to assume that I had already done it. What's next? Check out the shops around time, around town, optimize equipment, Sacrum Chris. Ooh, they sell Sacrum now, okay. Glyphs of Might, that's it. That is the item I'm thinking of, and I think I already... No, I did not have any of those. Oh, I did. I have 51 of them. I just like bought them and totally forgot. Wow. I am horrible at this game. Okay. I need to max them out. I need to have like 99 if I can afford it. While we're in town, actually there's a lot of things I want to do. Let's start with the shops. Let's see. I need to make sure to keep at least 10,000 gold. Oh, that's 1,000 for everybody. Wow, okay. I see why that's so important. I do want to... Let's go ahead and max those out. And let's remax them out. They're not going to be that expensive. I'm sitting on a lot of money right now. Can I sell... There's probably good stuff. I don't think I've sold the stuff that I got from any of the Zivil and Bane chests, actually. I don't want to sell any of that. Oh wait, it's all in this list too. It's the Golden Mask, the Unholy Dagger, the Soul Crystal. Wow, don't want to sell that. The Aura of Valor is a one-time max SP. Let me look this up really quickly. I'll look this item up specifically. Rune of Ill Omen. I just want to verify that none of these items have a use anywhere. I'm pretty sure they're only used to sell. Oh, that's a weird website. I'm not going to that site for this. Yeah, it looks like at this point I'm also having trouble finding websites that will actually confirm this stuff. That's role-playing. That doesn't help me at all. That's about 100%ing the game, which is not relevant. Okay, I can't find really the kind of confirmation I'm looking for, but it does seem to me, and based on my vague memories of playing this game a million times over the years, that there is really no use for any of these items except to sell. So let's get some gold really quickly. So golden mask, the unholy dagger, the soul crystal, and that's all I can sell for now. The coin that we got from Ducat's Island can actually be sold for a lot of money, but you can only sell it specifically at the Sailors Guild in Nazrad, not the one here. So for right now, we cannot get that money. But we got a little bit to work with. Ooh, that's also really good. And cheaper than the Sacrum, but the Sacrum are more important. I don't want to blow through everything I've got, though. Let's keep 20 for now. And on that same note, 40. We'll buy more of those as we get more money over time. A couple of these might be useful. I haven't even used any of those yet. I feel like it would not be a bad idea to stock up on more, though. Let's just max those out. Oh, that increased the entire party. Let's also max those out. We have plenty of money to work with right now, actually. Oh, you can buy choms. I forgot about that. There were 3 choms you get for free from where we were outside Balua. But I don't need choms anymore because I'm on the correct upgrade path for Cupel. And now, no matter what cham or average cham I feed, I'll get the things I am hoping for, upgrade wise. So we're good there. I don't need to buy any more of those. I haven't been using those at all. Are they even? I mean, maxing it out is not that expensive, so I guess I'll keep some. Okay, that's all I can get for now. Let's see if... Actually, you know what? From that point of view, let me come up here to Lawrence first. I was gonna buy stuff at the shops before I worry about hiring crew members, but I know he's going to cost, and I want to make sure I have enough money left over for this. So let me do this first. You're asking me to join your ship's crew? I only join crews when the owner of the ship is willing to pay me what my skills are really worth. I want 10,000 gold. Give me the money and I'll come aboard. All right, I'll pay. 10,000 gold, you say? All right. Good, we have a deal then. How was that? We have a helmsman. All right, now let's go back to the shops. We have weapon shop first. Oh, I forgot you. Oh, wow. Hey, is that one of the guys on the wanted list of the Sailors Guild? This might turn into a bad situation if we talk to him now. Maybe we should talk to him when we're a little more ready. I think I am ready, but I want to finish up stuff here first before I do that. Yeah, I need to rest at the end first and then save my game before I want to do that, so. So you finally have your own ship, huh? Maybe we'll make things easier for the both of us if I just go with you. Nice. I do miss the little mini game that you could do with him after he joined your crew on the Dreamcast. That was tied to the VMU, and you can't... They didn't port that over. The items you get from the mini game are available in the base game here. What you got? Yeah, there's definitely some good stuff here because this is the one weapon shop. All the shops in Sailors Island are like the sole shops that actually update their stock throughout the game. Every other place you go to just sells the same thing. But here it's actually useful for people. Not that useful for them. That's a big drop from Enrique. Never mind. I feel like Fina's good as is. But I can definitely afford 2 of the... Not 11. Jesus. 2. for Vice and Aika specifically. The Ixitaka stuff is super old. That's interesting. It's a little bit of a defense buff for her, but it's fine. Now, all the old stuff is actually still in the menu if you want to scroll that far, but none of that is really useful. I think the only thing worth doing here, as far as other purchases, is to buy one of each of the new things here they offer. But before I do that, I want to see what, if anything, I need to buy from the ship weapon store. I do like having one of every accessory in my inventory, just in case. So I do want to buy all 4 of those eventually, but let's see what's here first. Okay, nothing really. Yeah, the regular cannons are not compatible with this ship. They will sell that kind of stuff eventually, just not yet. We already have the accessories, for lack of a better term. Those aren't really useful when I have so many cannons. Let's just go ahead and max out repair kits. Unfortunately, I don't have a better version of repair kit yet. And I think that might stay as is, because I can't remember if... Well, actually, now that we have the Delphinus, I think there will be upgrading of the ship. Like, HP values will go up, so eventually we will get a better version of repair kit. But right now, the Delphinus is the same HP amount that the previous 2 ships were. So it's not relevant right now. But I think it will be eventually, so... Alright. So now we're definitely good there. So now let's come back here and buy those 4 accessories. Now I know this is the last thing that I need to buy out here. Not equipping it, just buying one. Okay. Alright, before I fight Lapin? Can't remember. Let's also go into the pub, talk to Polly. She's the last person here that we can recruit. And I want to make sure to do that before I go. So, you kids recruiting new members for your crew? Well, you come to the right place. They don't call it Sailor's Island for nothing. I'm sure you'll find plenty of candidates for your crew. Actually, Polly, we were wondering if maybe you would like to join our crew. We'd be delighted if you would come with us and be our cook. You're probably the best cook we know. What? You want me to be your cook? This is a joke, right? Well, ever since the sailor that I married got shipwrecked during one of his voyages to the east, I've had to make ends meet by running this tavern with my only daughter, Anne. I can't suddenly just pick up and leave. Why not, Mother? Go ahead and go. You've always said, Mother, that you wished you had a ship so you could go and look for Father. I don't even remember my father's face, you know. If anything, do it for me. Go find my father and bring him home. Don't worry about the tavern. I can take care of things while you're away. Anne. Thank you, Anne. I'll find your father and bring him home to show him what a wonderful daughter he has. I promise. Well, I guess this is it then. If you're serious about your offer, I'd be happy to join your crew. Leave the ship's galley to me. I'll cook up lots of tasty food loaded with nutrition. Good stuff. Her, finding her husband is... I won't say it's a complicated side quest. It's a place you go as part of the story. But you do have to go out of your way in that place to track him down. Don't worry about the tavern. I can take care of it. I don't have your 20 years experience as a tavern keep, but I do have nearly 10 years experience as a waitress. I know everything I need to know to run the place. Alright. Now that's done. Hi, Lai. How's it going? Thank you for the lurk. Appreciate it. This is definitely tourist day for a lot of people, which is very, very valid. I had already healed everybody up to the levels I wanted them to be, so we're fine there. Let me just save both the game. Oh, wait. I forgot all about this guy. Anything good? No, same stuff I already had. All right, save game. All right, let's walk outside. Also save my state. And I always forget exactly what the button community this is. I think it's just, yeah, it's Shift F1. Just like in BizHawk, but not in RetroArch, weirdly. All right, now let's go ahead and fight this guy. We're fighting this guy, and then we're fighting Piastel, and then we can move on with stuff. What are you looking at, punk? Looks like we got a live one here. At least this makes the bounty more interesting. I heard that you've been trashing up cities with that machine of yours. The name's Lappin, right? What of it? And what, you here to try and stop me or something? Well, that's the plan. The name's Vice. Vice is the Blue Rogues. We're here to earn a little cash. So, you're the Vice that everyone keeps talking about. You're making quite a name for yourself. These days turn out to be quite interesting. If I can defeat you, that means I'll become even more famous than you. Let's fight outside of the city. I don't want anyone not involved to get hurt. Come to my ship and we'll fight there. Coward. But if fighting outside makes you feel comfortable, whatever. You'll need all the help you can get to beat me. Whatever. I hear that you built that machine yourself. Damn right I did. It's the only thing my good-for-nothing pops ever taught. Oh, right. This guy is actually one of Centeam's kids. The one kid of Centeam that actually just did not turn out well. All the rest of them are really good, but... Dad? You have a dad? I figured you must have just hatched from an egg and crawled out from under some rock somewhere. Watch your mouth. Besides, he's not even my real pops. He just found me somewhere and decided to raise me. I didn't ask for help. He just picked me up and brought me home. Anyway, his name is Centeam, the coward. Wait a minute. That not... Wait a minute. Centeam is your dad? Ha! I doubt it. I don't see how Centeam could have raised a slime ball like this. That's it. Watch your mouth, wench. Wow. That's rude, bro. You don't know a single thing about what you're talking about. We actually do. We met him, and he's great. Definitely gonna have to just beat some sense into this kid. Me and Gunarm are gonna be big, real big, not like that old fart of a dad. Vice, I'm gonna rip you apart with this machine. You best come in with all you got, because I'm not holding back. Jeez. All right. All right. The first thing I need to do. Wow, okay. First thing I need to do is write down what element I have everybody on, because I keep forgetting that. Vice is currently purple. I know Enrique is already yellow, which is what we're changing everybody to. Let's focus for now. Doesn't this last the whole fight? Yes. In ground combat, Ingram lasts the whole fight. Ingram only lasts for 1 or 2 turns in ship-to-ship combat. Oh, she's already yellow. Okay, good. All right, so we'll have her Ingram Vice. She is silver because when do I have Cupel as anything else ever? Oops, wrong button. I say that, but now it's the time to change that. I need to have her defend. No, let's have her focus. Because I'm gonna have him Justice Shield every turn. I don't think we need to Delta Shield in this fight, so I will have Ike and Fina. They attack and they do a lot of damage, but the Justice Shield should hopefully help with that. We are probably still going to need to sacrifice them a lot, or sacrifice her a lot. Oh, that's dangerous looking. Okay. That wasn't too bad. Let's focus again. Let's have her use a Sacrifice Crystal on Fina. She can focus. He can Justice Shield again. They always attack her for some reason. I'm not sure why. Changing everybody to yellow helps a lot with that, though, because same element means she'll take way less damage. Wow, what? Yeesh. Dang. Okay. I wasn't expecting that, honestly. Let's do a Reason Crystal. Wait, does she have the... Let's actually do a Sacras on himself first. A Sacras... Nope, I hit the wrong thing. A Sacras on Fina. Doesn't she have a better version of that spell? That's what I want to check. Yeah, she has Reason Lum. Which is guaranteed success. I figured that was the... Wow. I figured that was better than using a Reason Crystal. Oh, she took so much more damage because he couldn't Justice Shield. He's not alive for it. Which didn't help. Alright, good stuff. And that will heal her. Not quite enough. Uh-oh. Jeez. Okay, I'm doing pretty bad. Actually, I feel like it's early enough that I might want to consider restarting. Yeah, let me do that. There's a lot going on here. I think let me change some equipment levels first of all. I didn't get... Oh, there's... Okay. No wonder. I need to go to Doc and Maria. I completely forgot about that. There's a thing that I get from them now because of all the moonfish I picked up that I need to equip on Enrique. That will help a good bit here. But also, I do need to change her equipment. If I can. Sylvite Ream to a 1, Gemafluti to a 6. Gemafluti. Let me remind myself that she had the Silver Veil on. So I'll put that back on after this. But for now, I want to equip that. She needs more defense right now. And maybe I should also have her... No, wrong way. Also wrong way. Here we go. Maybe I should also have her defend every turn. I'm not sure. I gotta think about that.
Yo.
I don't know how many moonfish I got. It's probably a lot. So let's just button mash. Rizzo box, okay. Just reading this guide again while I do this. Female armor? What kind of name is that? Wow. Watch that thing give even more defense, and I'll actually have to put it on ridiculously. Second crystal for okay. White map. Not quite sure what that is. What I'm looking for is the warrior's heart. Run fish and gruel. Okay. We got more. I wish I could skip this. Oh. He's evolving. There we go. That was it. Okay. All right. Back to Sills Island. All right. Now we can put this on him. It's less, but it'll give spirit really quickly, which is actually what we need right now. And what was that stupid sounding? Is it actually any good? No. It has even worse stats than literally everything else. What's the point? All right, so irrelevant then. All right, let's try this again. Let me come up here. Save my state again. Button mash through this whole conversation.
Okay.
And while I'm button mashing, I'm reading the guide again to make sure I'm doing things correctly. Put everyone in yellow. We already knew about that. Kill Fina every round. Do Do the frogs come back? The frogs do come back, but it takes a full turn to revive them. Honestly, it might be better to take the long term and have everybody shield instead of focus. Although he can just a shield, but then he can't regular shield if he does that. Do I have... Let me go looking really quickly. I don't know if I have the right spell for what I have in mind here. Skies of Arcadia spells. Those are just direct heals. Oh, you know what? That's what I'm thinking of. Nobody has Incremus yet. Okay, so Incremus is the only option. Man, I can't wait until I get Incremus. I think Fina's on the way because I normally have her just so I can check what she does, or what she has. She's really far away. Okay, definitely never mind on that. But from that point of view, let's switch everyone to yellow. We still need to do that. Let's also start using... You know what? They can just... The people that already have the spell can just cast on themselves. She's already yellow. She can cast on herself. Set her to yellow. She also has that spell, but she doesn't have the MP for it now because I did that. So she... Oh, that's right. That uses up SP. Let me not do that. I have 1,000,000 boxes of might. Or glyphs of might. Let me actually use that instead of casting a spell. So glyph of might for Aika. Yeah, okay. Just had to go back and check. Glyph of might for Aika. Glyph of might for Fina. Hold on. Let me go back. I'm trying to be careful about this. I know I only have to do this part one time because the Incrum effect will last the whole battle. Let me have Vice cast it on an Enrique first because Vice is more likely to stay alive from this. These three can do it on themselves, or Ike and Fina can. And then on the next turn I'll have Vice cast or use another Glyph of Might on himself then. Okay, that's how we're gonna start things off. Next turn we'll start with Vice using a Glyph of Might on himself. Aika will be the Fina healing bot. And Fina can heal anybody else if they take damage. Which actually only leaves Vice to focus, which means focusing is going to take longer. So I will adjust as necessary, I think. Wow, first thing. Well, he hit Vice, thankfully. Okay, so Vice is going to do a Glyph of Might on himself. Aika will sacrifice Crystal to heal Fina. Vice is the only other person that took damage. Fina can actually heal Vice for now. And you will just Justice Shield again. Oof. I really should have had her use a Sakura crystal. Oh no, that got her to full. Okay, we're good. Everybody's full now. Excellent. Alright, we're in a good position right now. Yeah, that did damage, but way less than it could have, so that's excellent. I might just go ahead and do that for everybody, actually. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, from that point of view... Actually, Aika should do that. Because she's got the fastest speed of everybody. So maybe everybody else should focus for now. I'm definitely going to want to buy more Sacrum Crystals after this. I think I'm going to use that a lot. She can also use a Sacrus on herself, just in case. I keep forgetting they go first, which is really annoying. All the heals should go off before the boss does anything though, so it'll be fine. Or not. Really? Wow. Okay, so Fina has really slow speed, so maybe have somebody else heal Fina if I still need to have her do that. Vice, for example. Another Sacrum Crystal for everybody this turn, I think. Aika can do that because she has nearly the fastest speed of anybody. She's pretty high up right now. Let's just have Aika do that, so he can focus. She can use another Sacrum Crystal. Hey Beastie, how's it going? Spent a lot of time flying the skies. Doing well, thank you. I hope you are too. If she's gonna be that slow, maybe I just have her guard. Might be the better option here. Because the Sacrum Crystal will handle the whole party. And he can just shield again. I'm currently doing the... I just got the Delphinus and got out of Alua, so I'm working on the optional stuff I can do before continuing the story, which is this wanted fight with Lapin. I wasn't expecting them to attack him. I guess if anybody guards, they go after the person guarding immediately? Which, wow. And after this fight with Lapin, I then need to do the newest fight with Piastral. I need to do something now that he did that. Well, first... let's do Prophecy. That will just take the whole turn out. First usage in the game of these special super moves, which you can only do after you get the Delphinus and when your entire SP bar is maxed. It does an absurd amount of damage. And if you have the time to get your SP bar to max, it doesn't end the fight in most fights. But look at that, one use of it just took the boss down to half health, so it's already like super good. That target search is still active though, so I need to use Aika. Everybody's got Incrum on them, so we're still good there. Now is actually, I don't think I need to do that. We should still heal him, but and Aika can do that. But let's have everybody focus except Aika. You can throw a Sacros Crystal on Enrique. I'm going to save my state actually in a separate slot. I want to see what Lapin will do here. Save slot 2. I'm going to focus as well. Lapin is supposed to spend a turn bringing his Frox back, but he did just do target search, so I'm not sure if he's going to do his super move. And if he does, I'm going to reset this turn. But he might wait to do that until after this turn because he's got to bring the Frox back, perhaps. Okay. He did exactly what I was hoping he wouldn't. Oh, wait, no, he is bringing back. Okay, excellent. Oh, that's right. He has to bring them back one at a time. Okay, excellent. Okay, everybody's full health, so we're in a good spot now, actually. Let me focus up to do another prophecy, because I'm very close now. Everybody is... Let's keep focusing. For literally everybody. We will have him adjust his shield again, though, just in case. We're in an excellent spot now, because now I can, like, just spend 2 more turns and get enough SP to immediately run Prophecy again. And everybody's got full health to survive the follow-up attack post-target search, if that happens. Which I don't think will happen, because he's literally spending 3 turns to bring his Frox back. And the Frox will die in the next Prophecy usage, so... So getting that first Prophecy off is like the trigger to... You can't skip Prophecy, or the other special, you have to sit through them. It's fine. We got time. But if Lapin doesn't die from here, I feel like a single Pirate's Wrath will take him out. So I probably don't have to... And he'll be busy bringing the Frox back, so... There's no need to do another Prophecy, I think. Oh, I don't have Pirate's Wrath. That takes a lot. Okay. Everybody focus. You don't need a Justice Shield if he's bringing his stuff back. Yeah, that is way more than enough SP to just do a single Pirate's Wrath in this fight. Oh, what? I was not expecting that. I thought he was going to bring some Frox back. Wow, okay. Whatever. He's yellow, so let's switch to blue, actually. Yeah, let's just do that. And honestly, everybody else can just guard. Well, let's have him dress a shield just in case. I will sculpt that. Ah, good stuff. That was tough, actually. I did not think that through the first time I went in that fight. Can't believe this. I'm no better than Pops. Lappin, I think you might have misjudged some team. Your dad is the best machinist in all of Valua. Heck, maybe even the world. And on top of it, he's a kind-hearted man who looks after young orphans like you and Hans. Just shut your mouth already, will you? You don't need to tell me that. I know. But I'm gonna be famous. I need to become famous. I can't sit around like Pops and wait for something big to happen to me. That's why I left home. I left to become a legend. You worry too much. Heck, even I'm still a nobody in the grand scheme of things. Some things just take time. I guess I can't blame you though. I left home to find my own adventures too. So I guess you and I aren't so different. We both have so much to do ahead of us. But if you rush things and try to make a name for yourself by destroying towns, then you'll only be known as a criminal, not a legend. Spot on. Well, we'll see you around, Lappin. Next time we meet, I hope we're both a little closer to achieving our dreams. ... You defeated me, both physically and mentally. I bow my head to you, Vice. Yeesh. Alright, I should heal after that. Especially because I'm about to fight another difficult boss fight. However, let's heal by just staying at the end. And not wasting boxes that I'm about to refill. I need to buy more. I need to buy a lot more sacrum crystals because they were super useful. I will save outside the town. Item shop first. Yeah. Let's see. Let's max those out. I could go ahead and max these out. That's a lot. I didn't use a lot of them anyway. Let's buy 20 more of these. I think that's enough for now. Those were good, but I didn't really go through a lot of them, so let's hold off on that. I think that's okay for now. All right. Okay. Sorry, looking at my guide to see how I'm gonna handle this Piastel fight. Okay, I see. It's gonna be the same deal as basically what we just did for that fight, except slight variation. Here's you defeated one of the bounties. Well done, here's your reward. You earned it. Nice. And what does it say? Oh, wrong menu option. What does it say Lappin is doing now? Wanted list. Loose Cannon Lappin. It is now known that Lappin is the adopted son of the Blue Rogue Sin Team. After being defeated by Vice, Lappin realized the error of his ways and started a new life as an engineer. His goal is to one day surpass his own father in skill. Nice. Alright. Now I'm going to leave. After the Piastel fight, then we need to basically fly around the world. There's 3 discoveries we can get and a couple of people that we can hire for the crew. And then finally, after all that, we will be heading back to Crescent Isle to build our new base. But Piastel first. Where's she at? That's her. Okay, before I get too close. Because this is probably going to be very dangerous. Let me also save back in slot 1. Not oldest. Save state to slot 1. Okay. All right. Rude. Actually, this is a good opportunity. Everybody in the party needs to have purple. So let's go ahead and set that in advance. I knew it would be a good opportunity to do that against trash mobs that will die in one hit guaranteed, where my element really doesn't matter, so. I like Enrique's Japanese voice actor. I got an accessory from that? Okay, let's save again now that we're closer. Save my state again. All right, let's do it. I've been waiting for you, Vice. I assume that you remember me? This is like Zero in Final Fantasy XIV, except with white hair instead of black. I am Piastel. I am the hunter of air pirates. I am the angel of death. I have come to deliver death unto you. This very place shall become your grave. You call us out here and then you start spouting all this nonsense? You have problems, lady. And so we beat you once. Who cares? Just give it a rest already, will ya? Why are you being so persistent? You speak as if my search for you has been a recent phenomenon, O red-headed one. These past 7 years, I've been searching the world for you, looking for any trace of your passing I could find. Vice. Huh? What are you talking about? I have no other words for you. Today I will have my revenge. On guard, Vice. She has a very interesting backstory, but we have to beat her like 4 times over the course of the game and finish the entire plotline with Doc and Maria to understand the backstory in question. So it's gonna be some time before this is resolved. Anyway, we are doing basically the same thing we just did. With some variations, like I was saying. So let's start with Vice putting Glyph of Might on Fina. Aika should cast Delta Shield. Fina should put a Glyph of Might on wrong button. On Enrique. And Enrique casts Justice Shield. Next turn, same thing, except Vice and Aika will be Glyph of Mighting themselves. And then after that, if they're not healing, they'll be focusing. We basically want to go for Prophecy. Just like we did in the Lappin fight. Oh, even with Justice Shield, that took a lot. So next fight is gonna be, or next turn is definitely gonna be healing him first. And now that's gonna be even more damage. Wonderful. But also the Glyph of Might didn't go off, so it'll probably be the same damage actually, because everybody on both sides will be incremented at that point. Okay. You should go first. And then only one Glyph of Might this time, unfortunately, which we'll put that on Aika for now. We'll see how it goes. I wonder what he's saying. I wonder what that attack is in Japanese. I couldn't tell what that name was. Nice. The shields and the inkrams are really good here. Alright, one more Glyph of Might. Honestly, could stand to heal him some more. Excuse me. Okay. Glyph of Might, essentially for himself. Oh, she's kind of low too. Delta Shield. She's fine. Actually, let me just see. He's not. Okay, so Delta Shield. Let me actually waste one of my Sacral Crystals for this. All right, now we can start focusing. Okay, one person's gonna have to get a heal. So only one person focusing. That's a shame. But that's also a thing that's gonna happen in this fight a lot. So might as well get used to it. Of course she went after the one person that didn't have the Incremon yet. Oh well. Hey, who cares about that? The Delta Shield is actually primarily for stopping her from casting an instant death move, but I forgot that the dog could cast poison too. Let's have him do the focusing? Yeah, that's fine. Alright, hope your work goes well. Hope your weekend also goes well, outside of the work. Work is work, but hope it goes as well as it could, if nothing else. We probably only need a Sacred Crystal. He didn't take that much damage. Hey, we're slowly making our way up to Prophecy. It's with only 2 people able to, or 1 in this case, able to focus. It's a long process. We'll get there eventually. And all the shielding ensures everybody will be alive for it, which you cannot do those all SP super moves if anybody in the party's dead, so. Okay, maybe the Sacros Crystal would have been more useful after all. In fact, that's a big concern here. If she Tempest Dances him, he'll die. Incrim doesn't run off. Why did you? Yeah, that was a wasted spell. I shouldn't complain about that. Okay, let's. For safety's sake, let's have them both Sacros Crystal him, and hopefully one of them will go off before she attacks, if she attacks him. If it doesn't work, Fina can just cast Rizalum, I suppose. But it looks like she didn't attack him, thankfully, so that worked out. Oh, that's so much damage. Honestly, they're both probably gonna have to Sacros Crystal him this turn, probably. Yeah, let's do that to be safe. Sacros Crystal to Enrique. Delta Shield. Also a Sacros Crystal to Enrique. And Justice Shield. Good. That's a free turn to get the heals off. Excellent. And now everybody is full. And that is going to reflect, or at least just not do anything. And we're full. Let's prophecy it up. Everybody take a stretch break. Good. She still has a lot of health left, but at this point it is still, I'm still basically going to do the same thing. Although let me save my state to slot 2. Now that everybody's in a good spot, I can just have them focus. It is unfortunate how much time it's going to take, but oh well. Who's she going for? Oof. One thing I really don't like about this fight is how much you spend time trying to emergency Sacros Crystal somebody and just hope that they get the heals before they get Tempest Danced again. It's not ideal. Okay, good. Where are they at? Quite a ways to go. Let's focus again. I love this game so much, but some of these fights are just, they're very tedious to sit through. Dang, again? Rude. Alright, let's Sacros Crystal Fina again. Okay. Excellent. I think we're at 30 out of 40 right now, so fortunately, not enough. We'll be at 38 after this turn. So one more turn of focusing or healing before we'll be at prophecy range again. Oh, we're already there. Okay, I miscounted. Excellent. The way their hair blow in the wind was so not correct with the way the wind was blowing. All right, I don't know if I want to build back up to that. Maybe it'd be better to just they were close to full. Let's not do that. Maybe it'd be better to just like Pirate's Wrath a couple times or something. I still gotta build back up to that though. She really likes going after Fina. Very rude. Honestly, it might be safer just to go back onto Prophecy. I'll think about it. Well, we know these two cost 6, so Pirate's Wrath is what, 21? We should try singles Pirate's Wrath, see how it goes. I will save my state again before that. Okay, good. As long as she didn't Tempest Dance Fina twice in a row, I was going to be very angry if that happened. Almost. How do we must probably... Oh, that's a tech I didn't even consider. I can try that. Let me try Pirate's Wrath though. Since that turn is coming up quick, let's... Alright, save state to slot 3, I guess? Okay. What is more damage to that? Yellow, apparently? Yeah. Although I will take double damage, or not double damage, I'll take an extra 10% damage from that. So it's a good thing I changed my, or I saved my state. Let's try Pirate's Wrath on her and see how it goes. We will focus still, and we will Justice Shield still. If this doesn't go well, then I'm just going to reload my state and build back up to a third prophecy, and I know the third prophecy will take her out. She might also just RNG decide to Tempest Dance Vice. Okay. You know, it was better in this case. Skip that. Oh, it worked. Nice. Good stuff. Dang, it took a while to do all that. There's so much more stuff I want to do, and I'm just realizing I've only got like 15 more minutes left of stream time to do it all. Yeesh. Okay. Well, I'll try and get done what I can. But why? Why is it that I finally fight the man I've been searching for all these years, and yet I can't win? Hey, okay, seriously, what are you talking about? Yeah, what exactly were you talking about when you say you've been chasing us for 7 years? That's a really long time, you know. Silence, you could never understand my pain. If you don't tell us, then we won't have any idea. Remember this, Vice. I swear that someday I will defeat you. Don't think you can escape your fate. I shall never forgive you. Boy, just ridiculous case of bad communication. Anyway, wow. Let's heal her up really quickly. We'll stop back at Scylla's Island on the way. Because I do want to quickly restock up on the Sagras crystals I I used up. And then we'll fly north to Nazrad. Do a couple of things there finally that I meant to do quite a bit earlier in the story. And not had time to do before now. Let me change their stuff back. Vice was purple. Aika and Enrique were already yellow, but I changed them to purple for that. Okay, so Fina was silver, and you go back to yellow. Actually, I probably don't need to restock right away. I have so many Sacrifice Crystals. I still have more than 90. I think it's fine. Let's move on. All right, from that POV, let's head on past here. Follow the rift, or the stone reef, in this direction. Ooh, let me look at the map. Am I going the right way? Yes. Well, kind of no. It's here. Yeah, I can mostly just button mash everything from this point. There will still be some trash mobs where I'll have to Delta Shield, but... But at least for the areas I'm about to go across on the world map, I can just button mash. Yeah, there's not an army here anymore. Because Valua just deleted that entire capital city. And we're actually about to go back to its ruins. Oof. Alright, I do need money. I'm glad I didn't spend all my cash. Let us see. A box of tomatoes with 1, 2. No, this box is not any good either. When only this many survived the fire, you cannot miscount even if you want to. Yeah, we should talk to an explorer. The cargo is all either muddy or burned. It doesn't look like there's much they can still sell. Wolf. I should actually save after that Piastel fight. Even though I saved my state, I should save my game as well. Let's cross over to this side. The Sailors Guild is still... I came intending to replenish my supplies in Nazbad, but the place is burned to the ground. What a shock. There's almost nothing being sold in the shops. Even what's available is so expensive. But I still have to replenish my supplies somehow. This cart's been burned too, but it still looks like it might be usable. I suppose it's better than nothing. Most of the cargo has been burned too. The merchants must have taken a pretty big hit. I need to go over there in a second. Where? Oh, I need to... I'm misremembering, I think. Our job is to defend Nazareth, but we were completely helpless to do anything. It makes me damn angry, and I'd sure like to go beat Valua to a pulp. Boss Kazim is in the turn on the top of the wall. Boss says he's going to attack Valua and get revenge, even if he has to do it all by himself. Oh, good. I will have enough money after I leave here to do what I need to do later. Hello. Ah, crap. Damn it all. They called me the best gunner around. I was Kasim, the crack shot. But I let down my guard, and before I could do anything to stop them, the enemy turned the whole city to dust. It really chaps my hide. I think I'll fly right over to Valua and give them a blast in the chops. Calm down, calm down. You do anything like that, you'll get blasted right back. It's way too reckless. So since the man who was so reckless as to escape from Valua twice over. What is that? You are not... Could you be that pirate Vice who abducted the Valuan prince and blasted your way out of the Grand Fortress? Well, I don't know about the abducted part, but otherwise, yes, I'm indeed Vice. In that case, you've got to do this for me. Vice! You've got to do this for me, Vice. Let me join your crew. I'll never be satisfied until I've delivered a blow from my cannon to Valua. I must join forces with you and become your ship's gunner. Good, it is decided. Well, it doesn't sound like you'll take no for an answer, so I suppose we might as well have you come aboard. Alright. Got my first gunner. Like I was saying a couple streams ago, there's two options for every single position on your crew. So there's another gunner we will be getting eventually. And as I also explained a couple streams ago, notice these two guys are gone too because they come as part of a package with Kazim, so. I don't think... I misremembered. The Warriors Guild, or the Sailors Guild, is inside the town proper. Or maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was the platform beneath me, but it's... No, I think it is. Either way, there's stuff to do in here. Ooh, this fountain used to be so beautiful. Ah, yes, this was the... Hey, it's Vice, you're so lucky. People will call you... Same guy. I don't think he has anything for me to sell right now. Or to buy. Oh, he does. Upgraded stuff. That would all be great, but I very, very distinctly need to sell or need to save money right now. So no, not buying anything. We're gonna pop upstairs really quickly. Wait, is that the legendary Dakot's coin? How did you find it? I'll pay you 20,000 gold for it. Sure. Really? You'll sell it to me? That is wonderful. People have been searching for this coin for ages. Thank you so much. Nice, that's all I needed. Let me check my... 104,000, good. I need exactly 100,000 gold for the upgrades I need to make to my ship once I get to Crescent Isle. 50,000 to build the base, another 50,000 to upgrade my ship's engine. So let me go back through Stone Reefs and Sky Rifts. So I was gonna need a lot. Yeah, they recommended buying stuff from that ship shop, but I don't have the money for that right now. A massive bombing raid turned the bazaar into a heap of rubble. It had to be closed because it was too dangerous. Well, since my house was burned down and all my valuables were confiscated, I wouldn't really be able to afford anything anyway. Without money or a place to play, the only thing left for us to do is sit here and whisper sweet nothings to each other by the fountain. Yeesh. Oh, yeah, there's a Chan that's only here after everything went down. Oops, I clicked off the screen. Everything's changed so much, but at least the water's still flowing. There we go. What else are we supposed to do here? Got that. There's a chest somewhere on the east that I could not get to before. I can still talk to you. It is a terrible mess all around, but this inn has survived. It will be 240 gold a night. Would you like a room? No. You're leaving? Well, be careful not to overexert yourself. Come again when you're tired. I do want to see what they say, if they have anything new to say. Let's look for this chest over here. Is that like back? Ah, yes. Could not get back here before. Or maybe it wasn't there before, I'm not sure. Palace is just done for. The Nasultan is absolutely positively just dead. So the only thing I can really do is go up these steps and talk to Osmond, who lost her shop, but will come along with us. My shop is gone. It's too much to bear. My shop is nothing more than a heap of rubble, and my clerk ran off with all the money. I am completely ruined. I feel kind of sorry for her. You know, Vice, maybe we should take her with us on our ship. Ship? You own a ship? How big is it? How much cargo can it hold? How much money do you make transporting goods? You may not look like much, but you seem to be doing well for yourself. Okay, I have decided. I will go with you on your ship. It sounds like I can make some money. Hold on a second. You can't just decide that all by yourself. I am an excellent trader. I can help you find treasures that would normally be almost impossible to find. But I seem to recall someone saying that they couldn't loan us even 1 gold without collateral because they weren't running a charity. I understand. I apologize for sending you away so cold-heartedly before. I will make you so much money that anything I would have loaned you before will seem like moon dust. Jeez. She is actually very useful in the crew, so I'm okay with this. All right, that's all I can do out here. Okay, good point to end stream. I actually am going to keep playing for a little bit off stream. There's 3 discoveries I want to make just west of Crescent Isle. You know what? No, let's keep going for a little bit. Let's get those 3, and then I will sail near-ish Crescent Isle and then end stream there. All right, let me pull up the discovery location list and look at the map. Where am I right now? They're all the way up here. Crescent Isle's here, so we're gonna fly past it. Also, isn't... No, that was here, which I don't think we can get there right now. Maybe we can. I have to think about this. Oh, we can't get at that until we fight. Okay, yeah, no. So we can get these 3 now. I wish you could pin stuff on this map, but I do know I had to go like super far north anyway. And get into a ton of battles on the way. Oh, it's just button mash. It'll be fine. It was not fine. It'll be fine. Oh, wow. Dang, it took the whole team to take out one of them? Can't cast spells, which doesn't really matter. Probably still fine. We'll just Pirate's Wrath the last one. That pan does a surprising amount of damage. Also, why the critical hit twice on Fina? Rude. Rude RNG. and overkill. Alright, one thing I am gonna do though. One thing I've actually started doing when I'm going for discoveries, and I don't really care about the XP that I'll be getting on the way because there's not much of it, is and I don't need to heal up right now if I'm gonna do this, is go into Dolphin, Cheats Manager, and turn off random battles. Now I can just explore a little bit without dealing with it. If the XP is not going to be that much, then it's not a big deal to do this for now. Crescent Isle is right there. Let's... Wait, no, that's not it. This is like the cot area. I think we've actually passed Crescent Isle. Yes, we have. Okay, so we're going up here. Somewhere in this direction. Tilt north east a little bit. Balloon flower, a curious plant whose colorful fruit sways in the wind like a balloon. When the thin outer shell is popped, a sweet fragrance is released. It was often seen throughout the world in more peaceful times, but of late the fruits are seldom. My map is in the way. I can't read this. Oh, that's rude. Yeesh. All right, and then we'll go back this way. That's quite further in. Stone City. The ruins of a settlement built into a solid rock wall with countless passageways connecting the dwellings. The homes appear to have been abandoned hastily, but no evidence has been found that explains exactly what happened. And the last one I'm looking for... somewhere out here. Roughly in this direction? Boy, it's like impossible to see anything. I think it's literally on top of this rock. Yeah. Philosophy Stone. Though my body may age and the sun may set, the soul of a sailor still burns inside me. As long as I can dream, I shall travel the skies. As long as there are skies, my journey shall continue. Sailor's Philosophy by Anonymous. All right. That's all the discoveries I can get right now. And because this is me we're talking about, I'm going to go back to Nazarad and sell those discoveries. Look, I gotta get money. I gotta beat Domingo, who we haven't even met yet, and who I did mention several weeks back that we would eventually meet and could eventually hire to be our crew. But you have to find 70 discoveries to do that. I don't know how many we have. We're probably nowhere close at the moment. Actually, I can check that. Isn't that on Journal Discoveries? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 per page. 16, 23, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we're not even close. 28. Oh, there's a lot here. 29, 30, 31, 32, 32, 38. Okay, we have 38. Out of... That's not right. 8, 6 pages plus another 8. 104 discoveries altogether. Okay. We don't have anywhere near enough that we need to hire Domingo. So for right now, we will just keep getting discoveries and focus on getting them before he does, so that I can get full cash for it. But there's oh, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. This is not the direction I need to go in. That's back toward the mall. TARDIS. Okay. I don't really need to do anything out there right now. Actually, it's going to be a long time before I need to do anything out there. Oh, I came from the other direction. Whoops. Yeesh. All right, I'm just going to pop in an Azrad and we're gonna just go back to the Sales Guild, sell those discoveries, and I will save here. And then next stream, we've done everything we need to do on the side. So next stream, we will head to Crescent Isle and build our new base and upgrade our ship. And then there's a whole lot more we can do after that. Look at my face on there now. That's great. Buy and sell discoveries. More money is good because there was some ship parts I would have liked to buy here. That might be actually, maybe I should do that before I leave. Yeah, as long as I make sure I come out of here with more than 100,000. I do actually have stuff I could buy. The compound deck is better than the armor deck, so definitely that. Deluxe kit, they finally sell those. Let's just buy them all. That'll take us down to... maybe not. Let's actually see what else I'd need to buy first. Magic defense, okay. Enhanced kitchen. That drops everything down. Like that's, I guess that's great, but not what I'm looking for right now. The 10-inch coil are better than literally all 4 of my cannons, but those are the special type. I don't want to replace those. Okay, I feel like one of each of these would be good. If I can afford that. I might not be able to afford that. Let me buy a torpedo. Put that here. 44. Okay, hold on. Wait. Oh, I didn't buy the coil. Okay, I bought the advanced cannon, the balloon torpedo, and then I skipped past the coil. I see. Coil, so okay, I can afford it. And put it in the spot for the other prototype cannon. Okay, that is definitely all I can buy right now. We will have to buy deluxe kits way later when I've had the chance to get some more money back. I very rarely get into ship battles, and right now my Delphinus HP is still the base, so 2 of the regular repair kits is gonna be enough to fill my HP. So it's not a big deal now that I haven't bought deluxe kits, but I will want to buy a ton of them eventually. But that cannot happen anytime soon. I'm about to blow 100,000 gold. Excuse me. Okay, let me just fly up to around the area of Crescent Isle, and then we will stop. Oh, it's like right here. Okay. All right, I'm going to stop right here. Go back into Cheats Manager, turn on random battles. I don't want to cheat forever. Okay. And let me save my game here. And back on the emulator side, I want to save my state in slot 1. Okay. All right, cool. We're good for now. That is an excellent stopping point. So I will go ahead and end the stream. Let me switch to my scheduled page so y'all can see what's going on. Next week should be relatively normal, so this will be my usual stream as always, or my usual schedule. We'll have Genshin Impact on 7:30 on Monday. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you joining and enjoying yourself. I always have a good time with Skies of Arcadia, and I appreciate it when folks pop in and watch, and they also have a good time, because it's a really, that's such a good game. I miss it. I'm glad to pop in, and I'm glad to enjoy it again for the first time in a while. So yeah, I'll be back on Monday with Genshin Impact, 7:30 p.m. Eastern that evening. Thursday, we'll be playing more Metro Prime 2. There's a solid chance I might actually finish Torvus Bog on Thursday. I'm not entirely sure. It might take 2 streams for that, but I'm pretty far in. We did just get the gravity boost So I'd say I'm about like halfway through Torvus Bog, and I might be able to hammer the rest. But that will happen Thursday regardless. Saturday, we'll be doing more Skies of Arcadia. We will go back to Crescent Island, upgrade our ship, build our new base, and start properly exploring the world. I do want to note, however, that Saturday stream might start later than 4 o'clock. I do have a thing at 2 o'clock that day that I may or may not be able to make it to because my car is still busted. But if I can make it to it, it's happening at 2 o'clock physically at a place not too far away from me, but I do need to do that. It's actually for a future stream on another channel. We're doing a planning session for it. So yeah, Saturday stream might be later than 4. I'm not exactly sure what time I'll try to aim for 4, but if I'm not back home by then I might just have to start at 1, 2, 3 hours late, perhaps. But I'm still going to do a Skies of Arcadia Legend stream at some point on Saturday. So you'll see me go live whenever, and hopefully you'll join in too. For right now, let me go see who's streaming that I can take y'all over to. And I guess while I'm looking for that, let me do my usual. Throw my knockout commands in there. You can feel free to copy paste one of those if you would like as we go to where we're going. 7th Century is live. Let's see who else is up at the moment too. Let's see. Era's back. Chloe's playing 14. Is there anybody playing Skies of Arcadia right now? Let me check. Somebody's doing an 80% speed run. Interesting. Is anybody playing the original versus Legends? I would hope not. The original is not the best version of this game to be playing nowadays. Oh wow, there actually are 3 people playing the original version. But they're all further ahead than I am. I wouldn't want to spoil anybody who's watching my stream. Let's see. Okay, I think from that point of view, what I'm going to do is raid 7th Century. 7th Century is another friendo in the VGM community. She plays flute and does karaoke on her streams primarily. Occasionally just chatting streams where she walks around Los Angeles, I believe. Right now she's doing flute, she's doing requests, so I think it will be a fun time if we just go heading out over there. So I'm gonna, let's see. Did I spell it right? Is always the question with raids. Yes, I did. Okay, so raid 7th Century. Let's head on over there. Yeah, thank you for popping in. Hope everybody has a wonderful rest of the weekend. Hope everybody has a chance to chill and relax. Hope I see you next week on Monday, but if not, I will see you at some point, I'm sure. Take care, everybody. Have a great night.